everyone, it's Justin here and welcome to another themed EDC episode. It's a series where I've brought together a bunch of tech, everyday carry products and each one has a specific theme. Towards the end of 2023, the last episode was all about leather and specifically the cognac leather, but one of my favorite materials lately in color schemes has been metal, and more specifically aluminum and silver. So in this video, we've got some pretty interesting products, including the new Dyson Zone that I've checked out recently with the metal grill on the side, as well as the brand new Fuji X100 camera that I've had a very incredible opportunity to check out early, as well as some other products that are just really in line with what I enjoy recently, and that is the Rimowa iPhone case. So if you guys want to win an item from this video, just go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below with what your favorite item is, as well as your Instagram username, and I'll be contacting a winner directly in 2 weeks. So one of my favorite brands lately in terms of their aesthetic, their campaigns, and their collaborations is Rimowa. This is their iPhone case though, and it's for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. They also have it for the iPhone 15 and also the iPhone 15 Pro, and I believe for some of the previous generations as well. But I picked up the black one last year, and the thing about it is the build quality just wasn't the best. It was made out of a plastic finish, and even though they still have some polycarbonate models, this is the one in metal. It has their iconic slats on the back, and it's a very minimal and simple case that provides protection all around, even on the front, with a small lip and lay on the table design, but by no means is it a functional or perfect case. It is very expensive for what it is, but it also doesn't work with wireless charging or MagSafe, so if you don't use that, then you're gonna be okay, but otherwise, in my case, it isn't the most functional case out there, and it just cannot be a case that I use every single day. But from an aesthetic standpoint, I mean, this looks really good. It has like this brushed aluminum finish. You can also get it in the black, but I just found for fingerprints and markings, this is going to be the most durable in the long run. And if you're into Rimowa and have some of their other products, then you're absolutely going to love this case. Perhaps one of the most exciting products that I've checked out recently though is the Fujifilm X100 It is the new version of the camera that I used for a lot of my travel last year, and it actually bumped out my Leica Q2 as my go-to everyday carry camera. But this camera really does push the envelope when it comes to technical innovation in a compact digital camera. It has the same form factor that is built out of metal, but this generation has some amazing features that have been added under the hood, as well as big upgrades, and that includes a 40 megapixel sensor, as well as AI autofocus, which fixes one of the biggest complaints that I had of the previous generation. And on top of that, it also has better stabilization and video recording at a 6K resolution, 10-bit, and F-Log support. So whether you're taking photos or video, this camera really has some amazing updates, and I mean, the results show for themselves. I'm going to Japan in a couple days and I'll have some samples on screen, but I can't wait to learn more about this camera. But just from using it and integrating it into my workflow after using the previous generation of the camera has been great. And I mean, it's been the most popular camera on TikTok and Instagram for photographers. And I think even at the start of 2024, this is already one of my favorite products of the year. Another product that I also picked up recently that I believe falls into the category of EDC because of how portable it is the Bang & Olufsen BeoSound A1. It is a speaker that really punches above its weight class when it comes to sound quality and power for its size. I can throw it in the backpack, I bring it with me to hotel rooms when I just want to be able to listen to music, and it really is portable, but they also make a larger one that is more of a lunch kit size, and I also have that as well for road trips. When it comes to flying though, this is the best size overall. It has up to an 18-hour battery life, and you can pair multiple of them together, and you control it via the Bang & Olufsen app, which is where I have the ecosystem of all of the other Bluetooth speakers, as well as the home speakers. It connects via Bluetooth, it also has voice assistant and everything, and so it's a very simple speaker that is available in many different colors, but I think the silver one is my favorite. And the sound quality is really, really good, as you would expect out of Bang & Olufsen. I will say with this speaker though, you want to wait until it's on sale, because at full price, I wouldn't say it's exactly worth it. There are a lot of great options out there, including ones from Soundcore, but just looking at it here, I believe that this is one of the best options that has a combination of good design and good sound quality all in one. If you need a place to house all of your metal EDC products, this is the Dango side tray, and it is made out of 6061 aerospace grade aluminum, and honestly it is just so incredibly carved and crafted, and Dango makes some awesome accessories, whether it is their wallet or this tray right here. It has a very nice lining to it that has a soft touch finish, so when you place all of your products you don't have to worry about getting scratched or marked, but I just think it's a great thing to have next to your entrance, to have all of your keys, your wallets, and everything. But it also has a good weight to it and some anti-slip mats on the bottom. But this has been my go-to tray that I just have next to the door for all of my keys and wallets, just as a grab and go. I think it's always important to organize your EDC because there's just another element to it. So when it comes to metal tech and EDC gadgets, you do need a place to charge your stuff. And so these are some metal accessories that you can have on your desk, and they are from Nomad. And this is the stand one max, and here is the base one. Depending on what you need, this right here is a charging stand that you can have on your bedside table or desk setup, and it can charge 3 of your devices at once. You can charge your iPhone as well as your Apple Watch and your AirPods. And it charges at the maximum speed of output, and that is 15 watts for MagSafe, while also fast charging your Apple Watch. It also has a nice soft touch feel to it, and with the metal edging, you don't have to worry about any scratches and stuff. But if you just need a single wireless charging pad for your iPhone, then this is the base one. It is a very nicely heavy-weighted base, just like the stand one, and it has a metal edging, glass housing around it, and a MagSafe attachment on the bottom here. And it's also able to give you the maximum wireless charging output of 15 watts. I think it is really important to have a nice wireless charger for your device, and in a very nice white setup like I have right here. These are essentials that I have on my desk to ensure all the devices are charged at all times. And I think these ones are definitely ones that you should check out, and I'm gonna leave a link to them down below as well. So the next product right here is from Soundcore, and it is their Boom 2 speaker that really focuses on bass, adventure, and really just a powerful speaker that you can bring around with you anywhere and enjoy music to its fullest extent. And I want to give a huge thanks to Soundcore for sponsoring this video. This speaker right here is really one that comes in handy for the summer and as you start to go outside a little bit more, because it has this handle that just makes it amazing for adventure. It is a 2.1 channel stereo speaker, and it features a 40-watt subwoofer with 2 10-watt tweeters. It also has 2 passive radiators that you're going to see on both sides, and they're actually LED light up, so it just adds to that whole vibe as you have your music playing. When it comes to some of the controls that you have right here, it includes the on-off, the connection button, the volume control and play pause, as well as a bass button. And when you press the bass button, it is actually able to increase the standard output from the 60 watt to a total of 80 watts. And so you really get to push the power to the next level, and the sound quality is really good. And that is something that has been across the whole lineup of Soundcore speakers, where you get an incredible value for under $150 when it comes to power, portability, and also durability, because it is IPX7 rated. The Soundcore Pro EQ allows for a tailored sound, and the PartyCast 2.0 allows you to connect up to 100 speakers if you really want to. But with this speaker itself, as a 1-speaker setup, it is already one of the most powerful options in the entire Soundcore lineup.
Looking for a shame when it's hot up, being low key, and I'm trying to stop. God, don't feel good.
But the most important features as to why you should go ahead with this model are the Soundcore exclusive Bass Up 2.0 technology and an up to 24-hour battery life. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, I'm going to drop a link down below. Another EDC or wearable that I've been using a lot recently is the Oura ring. You guys remember I featured this on the channel in the past, and I've really enjoyed using it over the years, but I have been very on and off with it. I originally had the Heritage Edition that had the large bump in the middle, but recently I've actually switched over to the Horizon model, and that actually has a little ridge in the middle to indicate where the middle is, but I feel like it is just a lot more minimal and I prefer it a lot more. It is available in many different finishes, including a chrome, a rose gold, a gold, titanium now, as well as a silver, gloss back, and a matte black. Even though I did think about going with the titanium to go with my iPhone 15 Pro Max, I did go with the matte black once again. And even though it does show some marks here and there from everyday wear, I found that it actually does a really good job of hiding a lot of the marks and scratches, as it does have a bit of a healing property to it. It allows you to track all these different things when it comes to general health, whether it is sleep as well as activity, and it also monitors your blood oxygen level and heart rate and all that stuff to be able to build an algorithm to give you some useful information, and the overall ecosystem is really good. You do have to pay a monthly subscription, which kind of sucks. I do want to try some other competitors on the market as well, but I find that when it comes to a tracker ring, I like the ones that you can wear on a finger over the ones that you can wear on your wrist or your arm, even though those are a little bit more accurate. I just find that it is the most seamless. It is a good fashion accessory as well. But for my EDC, it has been really, really good, and I find the information to be very helpful, especially when it comes to traveling and just knowing the daily rest and recovery. When it comes to headphones, this is definitely the most interesting tech product that I've checked out in a while, and that is the Dyson Zone. It fits into this episode because it has these like metal grills on the side, and Dyson is a company that is all about engineering and specialized design, and so I figured it'd be funny to try out. And honestly, the sound quality is really good, as you would expect out of a headphone of this size. It of course also has the air purification features with the visor that you can attach, but it is also very well evenly distributed when it comes to the weight for all-day comfort, and you can also go ahead and customize the sound characteristics using the Dyson app. They completely designed this product from the ground up without using any third-party drivers and stuff, and honestly the sound quality is really good, but it is heavier than the traditional headphones. But you can see on the side all of the vents as they're operating, if you have the purification functions on, are all visible, and the metal grill is what houses the HEPA filter that is on the side here, and that allows you to swap out the filters when it's time. From a design standpoint, it is really down to your personal opinion as to whether or not you think this looks good, but I mean, as a feat of engineering, it is really awesome. But if you're just looking for a good pair of headphones, whether you like space black or aluminum, the Apple AirPods Max has been something that I brought back into my EDC after leaving it out for a while. Super comfortable, amazing sound quality, very seamless with the Apple ecosystem, and I mean, it charges via a lightning cable, which has now kind of been phased out, and we are waiting for an update of this sometime soon, but it is honestly a product that I really love, and when it comes to flying, the noise cancellation is great. But with my Apple lineup of AirPods, the AirPods Pro, and the AirPods Max, it has been a great addition, and I still think the space gray looks better than the silver just because the ear cups are in black and it doesn't show like sweat or markings as easily as the white finish. Another one of my EDC products recently has been the MacBook Air M2. And I actually stopped using my MacBook Pro for a lot of things because I just find whenever I use my laptop, it is for administrative stuff such as editing photos, emails, web browsing, publishing videos, and text messages, and nothing that really needs to add additional weight when it comes to carrying the MacBook Pro 14-inch. I'm in the tech industry, and that is why I have the option between the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air on my daily EDC rotation, but I've just found that the MacBook Air has been powerful enough, and it is a very powerful computer. You could edit videos in 4K resolution if you wanted to, but if you're doing dedicated video editing, I do still recommend going with the MacBook Pro. But yeah, it's been amazingly thin and light. The screen size of a 13-inch has been great, but if you want to jump up, you can go to the 15-inch as well. And honestly, I love the Starlight color, but it has been great. The battery life is amazing, and you also have your 2 Thunderbolt ports on the side as well as MagSafe. And I mean, the only complaint I would have it would be nice to have an SD card slot as well. That is something that you found on the previous generation MacBook Air 13-inch design, but I mean, this new design of the MacBook, whether it is the MacBook Air or Pro, has really nailed it, and it has been my favorite computer to use for quite a few months now. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this EDC episode on the theme of metal and aluminum. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as always, let me know if you have any suggestions down below as to what the next theme should be, whether it should be carbon fiber, matte black, matte white, and as always, let me know if you guys have any feedback as well, and I'll see you all in the next video.